prompt was given as extra credit. It again had to do with the previous SOL, but it also covered exploring the balance between individual liberties and public interest. It was on the Fourth Amendment right, so we're still in the same background or setting of the Bill of Rights unit. And in this, they were to pick a Fourth Amendment, they were to write a Fourth Amendment news report on a case that had to do with search and seizure in school. This time, to give them even more detail and more scaffolding than I had the previous times, I gave them this organizer and rubric before, and we actually did this in class. So if they were going to do the report, they could work on it in class. And it gives a point breakdown, and it explains each section. So like the headline, I explain what that is. I explain how they should have a lead-in sentence. Write 3 or 4 important details about the story. So it just provided a lot more scaffolding that I hadn't provided before. And here I finally get the product we had been looking for. The student chose New Jersey versus Tiela, which is a famous court case that has to do with the Fourth Amendment rights in school. She did a good job having her title, her byline, her lead-in sentence, and this time she did have a quote, but it was very short, so we're still working on that, but she is starting to interpret things on her own. And she also had a couple lines on the significance. So I saw a much greater thought process in, okay, what is the impact of this court case than I had before. Where to go from here with the student? I saw when I did provide feedback, even though at first she still kind of repeated what I had told her, I did eventually see improvement. So she is a student that if I provide feedback, she's going to look at it and take that into consideration. I also decided I needed to focus on their ability to analyze an event or an issue and figure out, okay, what does this mean for the future, and not just regurgitating information that she read. So I thought maybe having an exercise in class where instead of writing a news report, we're just reading something and deciding on the impact. So making that an in-class thing where we can just really work on honing that skill of analyzing information. And then finally, I saw that when I did give a more detailed rubric or syllabus for the students, they performed much more like I had planned out in my head. So modeling helped, and then that last rubric helped a lot. Saw a lot of improvement in this student and in all the other students through it as well.